This video is for recent sustainability production technologies in ready-made garment industries of India. In this video, I will cover about the sustainability technology. Globalization has catalyzed the growth of fashion industries and marketplace attractions have driven the cultural attributes of the consumers significantly across various consumer segments. Shifts in the cultural values, consumer preferences, and purchase intentions towards designer products is arguably the most critical issues faced by the marketing managers today. In order to survive in this industry, it is vital for manufacturers and retailers to develop and leverage core marketing capability. This is about the sustainability. India's garment industry is a well-organized enterprise and among the best in the world, with second largest producer of garment and expected to grow to a size of 223 billion US dollar by 2021. The Indian garment sector contributes about 14% to industrial production, 4% of the gross domestic product GDP, and 27% to the country's foreign exchange inflows. Objectives of this project is to examine and understand the prevailing traditional working conditions of workers in garment production industry, to explore the relationship between workers and sustainable production techniques used in the factory, to make sense of the relationship between the sustainable production techniques and growth of industry in garment export. These are the objectives of this PPT. The hypothesis of this, the present study intended to prove following hypothesis. It is assumed that the relationship between the early prevailing traditional working conditions of the worker in garment production industries has a negative significant correlation with the growth of industry in garment export. Sustainable production techniques are positively related and also contribute significant positive correlation between workers and sustainable production techniques. There is a significant positive correlation between sustainable production technique and the growth of garment industry in garment exports. The methodology we will use, the research approach, a correlational survey design that employed quantitatively methodology would be used for the present study. The empirical study would be descriptive in nature because relationship between worker traditional production techniques, sustainable production techniques, growth of industry in garment export would be investigated. Questionnaire was developed by the researchers consisting of 50 questions for the worker supervisor and factory owners regarding their age, gender, wages, work pattern, working hours, use of technology and new techniques, safety measurements and light water facility available in this factory. The sample and the locate of the study. Since population for the study would be workers of garment production unit, the non-probability sample techniques of sampling and judgment sampling will be used. 100 samples of element will be taken, workers from 20 garment production units of Jaipur, Rajasthan. Sustainable garment production techniques. Designing and sample of the garment. Receiving and finalization of the order between buyers and manufacturers. Procedure of raw material. procuring of the raw material. These are the methods of getting raw materials. Pattern making and the grading. How we are making the patterns and how we are getting them grades. We are cutting these garments in this factory by the different methods, and after that we are assembling them in these are the methods of the embroidery, how they are sewing and doing their embroidery. The fixing of pockets, collars and finishing of the garments and labeling and pressing, these are the all processes of the garment industry. After that, they are quality control. More efforts towards sustainable production techniques. Five metrics are used to measure of degree of the sustainability of the each fabric, each manufacturing step within the garment and textile industry, and we quote: safety of material input, energy efficiency and mix, water efficiency and quality, recycling and actual reclamation, social equity for the workers. Result: the outcome of the result were very positive as taken it hypothesis earlier used traditional garment production techniques were not enough to compete with the fast growing garment production of China, Thailand and Bangladesh. New sustainable production techniques played a very important role in workers' physical, economical and socio equity. Working with advanced computerized sewing and embroidery machine give less labor and more production. Advanced technology used in designing and sampling, finishing, packing and more production led to growth in export significantly. Our conclusions: revealing trends in Indian ready-made garment industry. Textile industry in India is widely comprehensive, integrating whole range of raw materials to finished product that includes fiber manufacturing, spinning, knitting and weaving and garment manufacturing. The textile players have now started opting strategies to mark their presence in the ready-made garment segment. Their sheer benefits lays in substantial production capacities which can launch new products in minimum lead time, offering high quality. Improvements have been made. Fire and building safety inspections are going on. Manufacturers organizations have made strides in the fire and building safety inspections of their members factories in the country. The initiatives are currently focusing mainly on the factory inspections in order to get the remediation started as soon as possible. The average cost for remediation in factory is estimated to $2 lakhs. Access to capital is also made available. However, not many factories have taken up to this offer. These are the improvements have been taken place. Certain factories have been able to create more values. Factories too have also been doing their part. The factories have gone beyond the manufacturing of basic clothing and jeans and t-shirts. Some of them are vertically integrated, including dyeing and spinning of their capabilities, and the others are manufacturers. Show that factories in the country are capable of manufacturing more complex products that have more value. These have already been working towards creating a more sustainable garments industry in the country beyond just fire and building safety. Factories, retailers are creating relationships. Finally, the retailers have been doing their fair share. Certain companies have a local presence in the country. For example, Marks and Spencer and H&M both have locally based teams, showing their commitment to scoring in the country, assuring that their employees understand the local contestants and maintaining a good relationship with the suppliers. Additionally, certain companies have indicated that when necessary they coordinate with other companies when it comes to auditing common supplies, thereby better utilizing their sources and making the first step towards industry wide coordination on supply chain matters. Sustainable of clothing products means fair trade for a fair world. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.